Hey guys, it's Jennifer from Stilo Beauty. I just wanted to, as always, share some more amazing products, my favorites products. I almost feel like I don't have to do like a monthly favorites video because almost every video I do is favorites. I almost probably wouldn't do a video on it if I didn't absolutely love it. Or, sometimes I just need to be informative. But, Glam Glow, it's absolutely my obsession. I absolutely love these two products, and these are the Thirsty Cleanses. First heard about Glam Glow, I think one of my girlfriends had kind of told me about it. She had gotten some from Sephora, but she had gotten the mask in the black, and I can't think of what it's called right now, and she really liked it, and then started seeing some stuff on YouTube about it. The Super Cleanse Mask, I was seeing the videos, watched some YouTube videos on that, and they were talking about like, oh my gosh, you can see the stuff coming out of your pores as it's working. I have extremely oily skin, pretty large pores on my nose, kind of through here. Feel like I have blackheads constantly. I mean, it's just disgusting. Like, I get close up to my face and it's just gross. It's totally gross. It's always been. I've had acne problems my whole life. It's just always been an issue. So, always looking for something to help cleanse my pores, get the blackheads out. So I was so excited to try the cleanse mask. And I went to Sephora and they were nice enough to give me a sample of it, which I was so grateful because, we all know that the mask is like $69, I think, for the mask. So I got home and I texted my girlfriend and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm about to try this mask. I can't wait to see all the oil coming out of my face and all this stuff. Well, expectations can be future resentments, especially with products that you think are going to just change your life, which is kind of the expectation that I had placed on the Glam Glow mask. So I did it, and, it wasn't life-changing like I thought it was going to be, which is probably not fair to Glam Glow. But I still was going to go back, buy the big size, and wanted to try it. And that was pretty much right whenever the Thirsty or the Super Cleanses came out. So I went to Sephora and I was talking to one of the girls, and she said, if you buy the cleanser, you maybe don't necessarily need to get the mask because this is basically like a treatment cleanser. So this would work if you're going to use this every day. You may or may not need to use the mask. So I would just try the cleanser first. So I said, okay, sold. So I got the cleanser, loved it. Loved it from the very first time that I used it. The way it makes my face feel, it feels so clean, but yet so soft. And I feel like it does cleanse my skin. So I'm using Glam Glow, this one. Think it's the greatest thing in the world. I'm using it twice a day. I'm like, oh, it's mattifying. It's going to help with my oil. Well, then I start getting these like dry patches up and through here. My nose starts getting really dry. I'm starting to see dry patches. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm overusing it. So, too much of a good thing can, not be a good thing. So went back to Sephora. I was talking to my girl there, and she said, well, couple of things. She said, that happened to her. She was using it too much. It kind of made her skin kind of dry. So what she suggested for me to do was to get the Thirsty Cleanse, which is the hydrating one, and alternate. Use one day, basically I'm using this in the morning and this at night. So I don't put it on dry. I actually wet my face first and then I put the cleansers on, which is not what the directions say, but that's what the girl at Sephora told me to try. So that's what I'm doing now. She gave me a sample of the Thirsty Mud and I ran out of it, and I couldn't even get to Sephora fast enough to get the full-size bottle of it because I had actually used another cleanser that I have when I ran out of the samples for one night, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is terrible, and I thought this cleanser was so great at one time. But so got the big size. To me, these are like the holy grail of cleansers. And these two together, this stuff makes my face feel absolutely amazing. So I use this at night, and then I use this in the morning to help, just cleanse, get the oil, and for the mattifying properties of that. So in case, I wanted to do this video on both of them in case someone else maybe is having those same problems where the cleanse is just you know, the super cleanse is just drying them out too much, and but they feel like, I felt like, oh, I'm too oily, I can't use the thirsty cleanse. Well, you know, oily skin still needs moisture too. So sometimes I have to just kind of calm myself down a little bit and realize that, you know, I need moisture even with my oily skin. So I just recommend these two cleansers. If you're dry, this is awesome. If you're oily and clogged, this is awesome. If you get too much of this, use this, or just start out with both of them. Whatever you want to do. I'm totally obsessed with these cleansers. So that's my story on that. Hope you got some information out of it. To find out anything more, products that we do at Stilo Beauty, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.